Kozuzangpo and warm greetings to all class 12 economics students. In this video, I am going to present on the topic exchange rate. Generally, the currency of one country is accepted within its geographical boundary but not in the foreign countries, except for few hard currencies. For that reason, foreign exchange are essential in facilitating the international transactions of goods and services. In this particular topic, we are going to discuss about the concept of exchange rate and the determinants of exchange rate. Concept of exchange rate. Now, what is exchange rate? I have an example here. The first example provides you the exchange rate between Multum and US dollar. The second example provides you the exchange rate between Multum and Australian dollar. And the third example shows the exchange rate between Multum and pounds. Now look at the first example. Multum 82 is equals to US dollar 1. What does it mean? It means that to buy 1 US dollar, we have to pay Multum 82. Or the price of 1 US dollar is Multum 82. You can understand it as value of 1 US dollar is Multum 82. So now how you will define the exchange rate? The exchange rate is the rate at which one country's currency is being exchanged with the other country's currency. Or you can also define it as it is the price or cost of country's currency in relation to foreign currencies. So this is how you will define the exchange rate. Now in the next topic, we are going to discuss on the determinants of exchange rate. Look at the example. Multum 82 is equals to US dollar 1. Now, how this price is being determined? Why we have to pay Multum 82 to buy 1 US dollar? So how the price of this dollar is being determined? Same like the determination of price of goods and services in the market, the exchange rate is also determined by the demand and supply of currency in the foreign exchange market. Now, what is foreign exchange market? Foreign exchange market refers to those financial institutions and central bank that actually buys and sells the foreign exchange. Now, before we illustrate on how the exchange rate are determined by the forces of demand and supply, it is very important for us to understand the demand for Multum and supply of Multum. So therefore, firstly, we'll discuss on the demand for Multum. To understand the demand for Multum, let us consider two countries, Bhutan and United States. The demand for Bhutanese currency arises when US residents wish to make a payment to Bhutan for the following reasons: to buy goods and services from Bhutan. US resident interested in buying Bhutanese goods and services from Bhutan, in the first place, what they have to do is they have to sell their dollar and demand for Multum to make any purchases from our country. And the second reason is to buy stock and bonds in Bhutan. Here the demand for Multum comes from Americans who wish to invest in bonds and stock in Bhutan. And the third reason is to make foreign direct investment. Demand for Multum arises when the US residents wish to set up multinational companies in Bhutan. And the last demand for our Multum arises from the American citizen if they wish to travel to Bhutan. Demand for Multum comes when the US resident wish to travel to Bhutan as a tourist. So from here, what we'll have to understand is the demand for Multum arises whenever the foreign residents wish to buy our goods and services, wish to invest in our country, and also wish to make a visit to our country. Now let us look into the supply of Multum. Again, to understand the supply of Multum, let us consider two countries, Bhutan and United States. The supply of Bhutanese currency arises when the Bhutanese residents wish to make a payment to US for the following reasons: to buy goods and services from USA. Imports of goods and services by Bhutanese from USA requires to exchange ngultam for US dollar. And the second reason is to buy stock and bonds in USA. The supply of ngultam comes from Bhutanese who wish to invest in bonds and stock in USA. And the third reason is to make foreign direct investment in USA. The supply of ngultam again arises when the Bhutanese residents wish to set up multinational companies in USA. And the last reason is if the Bhutanese wish to travel to USA, they have to exchange ngultam with US dollar. So therefore, the supply of ngultam arises. So therefore, the supply of ngultam arises whenever the Bhutanese residents wish to import foreign goods, invest abroad, and make a visit to foreign countries. Thank you.